Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, did you know you're dumb?
Whoa, dude. I am very dumb. Because I should just go back to my gunner drone character, because that character was fun and good. And there was really no reason not to play it, but now that I'm off it, I'm kind of like, well, might as well do a new character. You know?
Oh.
No, you should see this,
No, wild crazy.
I don't want to pull up the video, but maybe if I get it running, you'll see it. This Paladin build.
Wow.
It's, honestly, there's a chance that I don't even play it because of potential lag. I don't know if it actually is laggy or not, but the look of it looks like it would be laggy. Is that everything on this character? I think it is.
Oh, Fateless video on how the rift system works.
Oh, shit.
Risk, reward, and you may need to rethink your teams. What does that mean? Oh, hi, Simon.
For honor and justice.
What am I doing? What do we got for skills? Strike monsters with a lightning shock that splits towards nearby monsters, dealing physical damage and lightning damage. Cast a shield of thunder, reducing damage taken and shocking monsters attacking you, dealing lightning damage. Increases your mana and mana replenish. Cast a piercing holy bolt. So Fist of the Heavens is a 24 ability. But I've heard it's not super great right away. Well, we'll just try things.
Wiener.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That skill's not bad. How's the Holy Bolt? That's not bad either. Oh, I didn't, These ones are so easy, I might as well just do them. And then we just won't be doing any quests, I guess. Normally I do the one to get the coffee mug and whatever, but I've just been transferring that one around these days. Rather than doing the quests. This isn't too bad. I have no idea what I get at like 5 for the node tree for this skill, but if it can get like extra projectiles or something, that might be pretty cool. Long term, I don't know if I'd like the ability just because it's so narrow of an AoE. But the good thing about this is we can just look for arcane gear, and then when we change to being an arcane caster later, we don't need to, we don't need to, like, have both. I don't have to, like, get a filter set up for both elements, because I think I heard lightning was the way to level, but so far I'm not minding Holy Bolt. Until Holy Bolt betrays me in some way, I'll probably keep at it. Oh, we can grab our caffeinated and grab our feather. And then, I didn't even realize I was using a little charm for gold. That's so funny. And our ring. I almost forgot the ring. I did all that work. Yo, Traveler's Journal is required level 1. I'm glad I almost didn't look. I was like, I'm not going to be able to use anything. It's all going to be too high level. Traveler Journal being level 1 OP. Yeah, that should make us pretty strong right out the jump. And some nice move speed. Definitely gonna be a more of a little bit of a leveling twinked run. I'm not gonna really hold back from using my leveling gear and stuff. I mean, at least I'm probably not boosting this character. Unless, like, leveling ends up being really miserable for whatever reason. But I'm kind of in the mood. Oh, I don't have a pet. So we don't need the quest down there. We don't need the side zone. And especially since we have some extra gear, we don't really need levels too much. Like, obviously some at some point, but... I don't even think we really need the waypoint unless we're at risk of dying. Like, we're not gonna need waypoints to go through normal, right? At least, really, the only one we need is the zone right before the boss in case we, like, use this character to rush someone. I don't think I really need rune word base. I'm gonna be completely honest. I might just go, like, a pretty strict filter through the campaign, too. Since we have pretty decent gear right off the bat. I'm kind of tempted just to turn, like, all whites and blues off right now. Except for charms. These guys are a bit tanky. Yeah, fuck it. It's not like I'm gonna find any, like, giga bases in this low-level area. Yeah, I think that's fine. For now. That way, any blues that drop, we know they're either potions, that didn't change that, or charms. Uh-oh. My dog was barking up a storm. I was worried it was gonna be the, I was gonna have to run outside if it was the Amazon guy. We've already had a bunch of packages be delivered today, though. People be ordering shit like it's candy. Projectile speed. Ah. I mean, burning might be nice. It's just like a guaranteed chance to burn. Ricocheting to nearby enemies, but only on a proc chance. Okay, this is kind of what we want. Unleash multiple holy bolts, but half the damage. That might be a little risky, but... I wanted to go the burn anyway, which works out. So if things don't get one shot, they should burn. Yeah, that feels pretty good. It's kind of slow tick rate on the burn, but... I do want to try to stick to Arcane, but what was the first node for this tree? Increases the amount of lightning bolts. Higher attack speed. Not terrible. We also might be able to replace this skill at level 8, potentially, too. If we get a new skill. I should slap some of this gear on. That might help too. This is a two-handed with 3 and... Can't use that yet. Read all attributes, yeah. So this, like 2 int one-hander with this all attribute shield will be better. Faster cast rate might be nice. Life flask. Faster cast rate and vitality. I got 2 charms for defensive missiles. Nice. Precisely what I wanted. I wonder if I'm noticing that faster cast rate already. You know what? You know what the play is? What is that ring? Not any good. I think the play is to drop everything. Except for that, for now. And then just leave it there. Because next time I go through my inventory... Probably get the waypoint just in case something tragic happens and I have to run through 5 zones or whatever because I haven't got any waypoints. That way next time I look through my inventory, I'm not looking through things that I've already looked through. And it's a little faster than porting to town and... vendoring everything. Boss fight might be a little slow. Unless I hit 8 before I get there, and the next skill is really good. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm judging that based off the damage I'm doing to Divine and Colossal enemies. I'm pretty sure Divine and Colossal enemies are like... I wouldn't say they're tankier than the boss, but it makes me think the boss is gonna die incredibly slow when I see my damage I do to him, but really the boss doesn't die that slow. One of these is time-lapsing. I just feel the cast rate loss. Oh, if he wasn't bloating, I was gonna potentially ditch him because he's frickin'... he's a beefer. Guys, I actually have to aim my skill. What is this low level shit? My mana's not doing too bad, though. For me just non-stop spamming this whole time while fighting him. I'm gonna keep putting points into energy, because our skill's gonna keep getting more expensive. We're clearly gonna need it here and there, but... Speaking of mana, it's an MP pot. Probably good to have that on just in case. Ooh, 4 int. 25 life. It's not bad. 4 int was additive arcane. Oh no, that's art additive. Never mind. That was gonna be like flat arcane damage at this level is gonna be pretty nice. But no. Charm of Dexterity. Probably don't need Dex. I guess it's... I actually don't even know if spells can like naturally crit. I know there's sometimes nodes that give them like crit chance, and one of them on one character I know said like this skill can now crit or something. Okay, that's level 8, which actually... Damn. Yeah, level 8 we don't get a new ability. That's a bummer. Not for Arcane anyway. We technically get a new one for... Divine Storm dealing damage around us, but then we'd have to go Lightning instead of Arcane. Other than that, we gotta wait till 16. Book it. Actually, you know what? No, I want to try abilities. I don't want to just frickin' pick one and rush. Attack speed and move speed, at least having 1 point in that might not be bad. And then, what does this tree do? Oh, I'm not gonna lie, that already feels kinda good. Yo, that's kinda sick. Okay, we have a problem. Well, fortunately, I don't have a filter on yet, so... Stone Skin is a little tanky with this skill. Does scale with intelligence. The faster cast rate from this would be nice too, but... That's 2 whole points. I never spent this point. Stasis kinda sounds like a stun, doesn't it, to me? So I guess I'll go for AoE. I could be wrong. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have the best tool tips for information. I have no idea what stasis does. I don't think we have, like... Is our body armor pretty shit? Level 22 body armor we just found, what the fuck? I mean, it's not the first time I found, like, a high level item. I found a level... I found a level 37 unique at level 7 before. Or a satanic item, I guess, is what they're called in this game. I guess it's tied to my attack, so technically attack speed scales this, doesn't it? I think anyway, because it like turns my attack into this. And I am swinging my weapon, it looks like. I wonder if this green guy is worth killing. He doesn't have the bloating tag, which is the main good one, yet he is tanky. And likes to stun. But we got him this low, we might as well. Probably wasn't worth it, but... I don't know if dropping the FCR is gonna feel okay. Oh, I'm not high enough level anyway, never mind. That gun has attack speed. If, attack speed matters, I don't know. Actually, what is it? That would be local, right? So 1.5? Mine's 1.5 already. Okay, never mind. Ooh, do I want to do this? It's actually kind of crazy how bad my damage actually is on some of these bigger guys. Maybe I'm just not used to leveling anymore. Maybe it's always like this. But for having, like, a +1 to skills charm and having the fancy ring for more plus skills. But it's very... I did hear that Paladin has a slow start, so and maybe it's just that, too. we got a bunch of items out of it. This feels better for trash clear, but I don't think it's better for the single target. And level 10 is only going to give us more AoE, which is cool and all, but whereas the Holy Bolt would give us a, the Holy Bolt would give us the, what's it called? More burn damage. King's Garden is actually the waypoint we want, just in case we rush people. So we're gonna head over here and grab that. Maybe we jump back, now that we gave this a good test, maybe we jump back to, the other skill. Try that for a little bit. But yeah, definitely for trash clear and just walking forward, holding this down, not having to aim it is really nice. I could utilize my second tree too. It's like not like respecking is a thing or like not like you gotta pay for it or anything. So I could actually just set up my other tree as like Holy Bolt for more of like a single target, and then maybe this is more of a AoE and then just hot swap. Because you can hot swap even in combat and shit, which is kind of crazy. So we can just jump to tree 2. Actually, what is our allocation? 20, 10, 10, okay. And then... Is it worth... Let's try the faster cast rate. With boosted points, only 6. But that might be nice. Put all points in Holy Bolt, and then... yeah, we want our 2 points to be an Inflict Burning. Maybe that faster cast rate does feel good. You know, assuming our mana can keep up with it. Actually, there's not a lot of classes where I felt like I put faster cast rate on and it did much, but there's a lot of classes that it doesn't really do much, so I guess that makes sense. But I feel like I'm ripping out the Holy Bolts. We got a bunch of gear, too. Probably right before the boss. We'll get to the boss, and then right before it, we'll go to town and sort through some of this gear we have. Holy treasure gobbler, whatever this guy is tanky. So if I were to change, I mean, for AoE, it's definitely the clear winner. For little guys, anyway. For a single target... I don't know. What are my damage numbers? 310, 310, 310. If I switch back... Yeah, damage numbers are a bit higher. Not by a ton, but it is. Man, can you imagine having your ring quest done on hardcore? Throwing it on a low level? On your, like, new character you're trying to level and then dying. How do I get in here? Oh, okay. Man, perspective, it made it look like where I walked in was like a gate, and then where I... like, in between was the good spot, but... Alright, maybe at this TP is where we should go, clean out gear real fast. Identify all decks we don't need. This body armor isn't even good anyway. A ring might be usable depending on what we have by then. No. Faster cast rate, magic skill damage. Hold on to that. I mean, no damage stats, but 29 life is better than having that other garbage chest I had on, so I suppose that's a thing. +1 to summon skills. Three int. We might as well just replace the chest that we put on. A beefier mana pot. Maybe we'll hold on to that. Okay. Well, we didn't really upgrade much of anything. I mean, I could check this tab. I have the shared tab of a bunch of items. Like 13 to life, I guess I could throw on anything helps, right, I suppose? A little bit of vitality. A little bit of mana. Just some little baby stuff I saved. I think a lot of my leveling gear is, why did I save that? What the heck? I guess plus the skills. This is just earlier in my tab that I never sorted through. What do we got for boots right now? Vitality, 13 move speed. This is faster cast rate. Actually, those are pretty decent, considering attack speed might affect our AoE setup. And faster cast rate affects our current setup. Can't use that body armor. Yeah, okay. I think that's pretty much it. 5 to vitality, grand charm. We're gonna have all the life. The mana. Yeah, okay. I had stuff on my other... I have stuff on other characters stashed away for sure. But it's fine. We shall just keep it going. Oh, I probably should have, I guess I can just drop it. Got rid of the one item I had extra. An extra level before we go. I think we stopped to kill enough to, actually have our levels not be as bad as I thought they were gonna be. Oh, that's actually kind of annoying, having an AoE and a single target spec. If I even bother. I might not even bother to keep using the AoE. It's nice, but I'm gonna have to, like, put the points in every time, too. Every level. That damage isn't bad.
Fallen kings, bless me with your souls.
Line them up, baby! Yeah. How good's the burn? There's no damage number on the burn, huh? Wait, is it even doing anything? Oh, it is. Any second, right?
Fallen kings,
There it is.
bless me with your souls. I have
Nice.
slain this evil beast.
Yeah, Paladin's definitely not the highest damage early on, but hopefully, maybe in 5 levels we'll get hammers. Maybe hammers will feel decent. Or maybe they'll feel like shit. Depends on, I absolutely hate Hammerden from D2 for one simple reason. I hate when they hit the walls. Like, I know Hammerden's one of the strongest, you know, builds. But man, does it feel clunky. I think I'm gonna make my coffee here in a second. Actually, this is a pretty good stopping point. We have no mobs around us. Oh boy. Okay. I'm okay. I'm an old man. No, I did a lot of work outside yesterday. Unwinterizing our camper. We had like we had the normal camper cover on it, and then we had another tarp over that, because we had our sunroof broke in it, so it was all like open and exposed, and it had to be like that for the whole winter. So we like seal wrapped it, and then put like 2 different covers over it, specifically that, and then we put the camper cover over it, and then we put another tarp over the camper, so getting it all undone, and I had to do it by myself too. It was a lot of work by myself, and I am sore. I'm also just not in shape, so physical activities tend to wear me out a little more than probably most people. Well, I shouldn't say most people, but people who are in shape. I'm curious how Holy Bolt will feel when we half the damage, but add more projectiles, and I wonder if they shotgun. Can I shotgun to get full damage back if I shotgun, like, both projectiles? Also, technically, the first... If it halves the damage, then the first node is the worst one, right? Because you're only getting one projectile for half the damage, so you're kind of breaking even single target. It just makes AoE a little bit better, right? But once you put more points in and you get 3 projectiles, it's still that half damage. Technically, if they shotgun, that's going to be an increase to single target damage. Obviously, if they shotgun. Would be something I'd have to, like, test on a target dummy, like, hit a target dummy with one bolt and then get really close and try to hit them with both. What are we looking at? Level 12, so 4 more levels until we get that next row. What does the lightning tree get, though, at 16? Might as well grab waypoint, we're so close, just in case. Lightning tree gets... That's not 16. Oh, holy shock aura. Cool. I wonder if that does enough damage. 55. I wonder if that does enough damage to actually kill things. Turn into a ball of lightning and dash towards the target location, dealing damage. Okay. And then we get Holy Nova. Oh. Dealing damage to enemies and healing. Interesting. We definitely have some shit to try at 16. My coffee is done. I should go grab it in a second. Oh, left a purple back there. Oh well. Does the coffee cup get charges back, like, on kill, or is it literally just a cooldown? Like, even if I were to do nothing... Actually, that could be a... We could test that. I can get my coffee in 17 seconds and just do nothing. And find out. So 0 out of 1 charges still. And it gets 1. Okay, I think it's legit just a cooldown. I really need to pop that more. Sometimes, I don't know why I don't pop it sometimes, but I'm just really bad about flasks on any game. Even PoE, I struggle. That's why I try to automate my flasks as fast as I can. also why I never played Pathfinder prior to automating flasks. Now that there's automating flasks, it's not as bad. Or like, if there's a build that relies a lot on their flasks, and you do need to like manually press them or something, I'll just never play that build. The nice thing about this game is, as long as you can press all your flasks at once and it's not a problem, there's a button, that one button will activate all your flasks, so that's nice. Okay. Coffee is made. It's too hot to drink because I'm a baby. Sassy the Sasquatch. Didn't drop shit. Motherfucker. Am I out of keys? I am. I guess you don't find a lot early on. And I have been running into them when I see them. Oh, there was a bridge up there to cross. Poo. Poo water. $14. One more level and we can split our bolts. 2 more levels and we get potentially a new skill to use instead. I saw the mobs coming at whoa, excuse me. I saw the mobs coming at me and I was like, holy, I gotta spend my points quick. A bunch of champions running me down. Oh, is this the, man, are we one away from the boss, or like, is this the last, like, real waypoint before the boss? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if I feel fully ready. And I guess it's 16, the zone's 16. And this boss isn't too hard, he's just kinda... It's probably gonna take me a while to kill him, but he probably... Unless I really mess up my positioning, he probably won't kill me. Hopefully things start to feel a bit better in a few levels, though. I will say a Holy Shock is tempting to try. I mean, I'm technically not built at all for specifically Arcane yet, so it doesn't hurt to try it. I haven't found any, like, just flat to Arcane gear, so, or flat to Lightning gear. So it's like, it's not like I'm specific for one or the other right now. I'm just kind of int stacking right now. Hey, 15, let's try this node. I think it does shotgun. I think one bolt is hitting for like... Can I hit with one? Yeah, 600. And I'm hitting for 1300 when they both hit. That's good. I can shotgun it. But then I have just a little bit more clear for my AoE. That's good. That's nice. Level 20 will make that feel all like I'll actually gain damage from that node too. What's the other one? Now that I can reach the past ones, if I were to go for the, if I were to go this side for proj speed... Oh, the chance to ricochet, but it's only a 4% chance, and that isn't really gonna help single target at all. I don't know. Maybe with 5 points in it, that'd be good. And we'd have to pass through projectile speed rather than the burn, which the burn is technically extra damage. I think this is better for now. I haven't looked too much other than, like, we get a cooldown for damage. I heard, like, this build gets, like, built-in damage reduction, or this Paladin does, but if it's through the cooldown, I mean, maybe eventually we get enough skill haste that the cooldown isn't too bad on it, but especially because skill haste will probably help our build in the long run. It'll actually help our main DPS skill, not just the cooldowns, too. So maybe, but is there anything? I haven't looked at all the passives yet. This is the one I was thinking of. Plus, it's lightning damage. It does suck to put points into that when you're not a lightning build. Holy Aura is just damage. Cast rate and replenish. Yeah, it doesn't look like... Attack speed, lightning damage. Passive, just lightning skill damage. Yeah, it doesn't look like, other than like the cooldown. Oh wait, no. Wait, hold on. Does it not have a cooldown? It's just a buff that stays up? Oh, I guess that's not as bad then. Yeah, the only bad thing is it's not going to gain... It's only going to gain levels based on our all levels. Because it's lightning, and we're not going to be going lightning. People were probably mostly talking about, like, the lightning build. Which I'm not against going, it's just not my plan for right now. I plan on going Fist of Heaven. I don't see many people playing Fist of Heaven, which means it might be bad. I don't know. But it looked pretty good in Season 8, and supposedly there were no nerfs to it, at least from what Graxy said. So basically, it just gained the Incarnation tree. But I have no idea, like, no matter what I looked up on Fist of Heaven Paladin, I could not find any, like, buddy with their DPS meter on to get, like, a glimpse of what kind of DPS they were doing. Everyone I've seen covers it. So I straight up just have no idea. What's up, Bombo? Bumba 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 bombo. Bumbo bumba bumbo. Oh, we unlocked hammers. Well, we might as well try them. I have no idea how. I heard that Paladin used to be good from 16 on, and I wonder if it's because hammers, like, used to be good but got nerfed or something. I don't know. I guess I'll try this for now, and then we'll see if projectile speed feels low, maybe increasing it. Found your power leveling stuff Unamono's discovered by trial if you want to do it. I think I'm going to try just leveling this character naturally. I'm kind of having fun just experimenting with the skills again. But if this character doesn't work out, I will most definitely be power leveling another one. Oh, that doesn't feel too bad. I don't know what my damage would have been otherwise, but that feels like decent damage. Other than mana, holy mana rip. I've been putting points into energy, at least 1 point too.
You weak, pathetic fool.
I do have, I mean, I am leveling naturally. I'm not, like, necessarily just raw dogging it. Like, I have my ring on, and then I also have, apparently, Traveler's Map as level 1. So I have Traveler's Map as well, making things a little juicier. But other than that, I'm just using what I find. I might yoink some stuff from my stash, too, as I get higher level, but I like paladins in games, so I like messing with the skills and stuff. And I like that power fantasy of, like, starting weak and slowly getting stronger and stronger. Faster cast rate and mana. Those might be nice, especially if we're gonna keep using hammers. This has got a little bit of mana. This is a... oh no, this is a life flask, level 18. Six int. But this one might outscale it because it's based on level. Read a mana charm, level 20, but 19% mana replenish. I might actually need to take the mana node. I haven't done as much as you yet, still fun, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, it is tempting just to blast up there and just start blasting things, but sometimes I do feel like I want to, like, earn it a little more. But this is a good life one, this is an old life one we don't want. Between these two manas, which we want to keep. Probably this one. We'll upgrade when we get there. Okay. Oh, what I was gonna say is I wonder if I should drop a little bit of damage to grab the, well, we'll have to see how we do clearing, if mana's a problem while clearing with hammers. We do have 1 point in replenish, that's what I was thinking about taking, but we already have it, so never mind. Oh yeah, I sent you, that's right, I did send you the video on Fist of the Heaven, didn't I? I was gonna say, you should see, like, how crazy, it's kind of why I named this character Bad FPS, like, if there's gonna be something that makes me not play it, it might be the FPS play in this build, but I don't know what's gonna happen if it's too bad. Gazzy was saying that it wasn't, like, it was bad, but only in certain situations last season. But he also said performance. He also said performance is better this season, so it might not be as bad as well. So. But I decided to name my character Bad FPS, just to see. Just cause. You never know. Alright. One thing I was curious on, if this build doesn't work out, I don't know if I can find anything on it. And I don't even know if it uses the same skill that I like the look of, but the Plague Doctor. I was reading the Discord every now and then. I like take a peek at it, and someone was saying they're working on their gear for life stacking negative res build. So it sounds like it's kind of like a Doriani's, but you also life stack. I have no idea how that works, or like what makes like the negative res stacking good, if it's an item or if it's like a part of their tree or something, but that could be interesting to, like, even if, like, maybe the initial Prima build isn't super good, maybe, like, you play it until you build into that build, and then maybe that's, like, crazy. I don't know. I could be wrong. I might have to start putting 2 points into, energy, though, with the frickin' cost of hammers. Hammers definitely feel better than D2 already. There's actually another build around these, too. I could see myself potentially playing them. And this isn't even with, like, a level 40 node or anything, so who knows what they get with, like, a 40 node. I haven't seen anyone playing it this season. Everyone's just playing Lightning. Literally everyone. I've yet to see a Paladin not playing Lightning. Bombo, I thought of a fun challenge. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Not a fun challenge. I thought of a challenge that kind of like you and Amonos do to each other. What's up, T-Mac? Imagine a SSF run where you're only allowed to play Summon Necro. I just ran all the way back to the beginning because I'm legit not paying attention to where I'm going. Brutal. Make for a hell of a challenge. I quit my Summon Necro by 30. I couldn't put up with it anymore. And I was over leveled. That was my first character. I was new to the game. That was like full clearing zones and stuff. So I was like level 30 something in like a 26 area or something like that, and summons was struggling. I was worried about that. Getting a loot as I run by things and my hammers kill them. hammers are pretty good. I don't know what... I don't know why they were saying, like, it's miserable until 24 or 40. Oh, we hit 20. We get another fancy node. What? Dark Lurker just obliterated me. For 79 damage a bunch of times. Oh boy. Oh my god, dude, I haven't been getting waypoints, so I'm so far away. Kinda. Maybe I was in Pyramid 1. Actually, maybe it's not that bad. This is why I don't play hardcore, by the way. We talked about this last night. I don't even know what just killed me. Well, I mean, I do, whatever that Dark Lurker was, but... I didn't see anything hit me 79. For 79, I have 835 life. That means if it hit me for 79 damage a hit, it would have had to hit me like 10 times, almost-ish numbers. I didn't even know I got hit once, let alone 10 times. Maybe it was like a dot? Don't mess around with the pyramid mods. Yeah. Yeah, they F me up. Ah, good old coffee. I am curious, hammers have felt good, so I just kind of slapped them on and kept going. Oh, that's right. %chance to proc 2 additional hammer throws. That sounds pretty nice. Proc speed sounds pretty good too, though. Yeah, I just saw it proc for 3 hammers to come out. That's pretty sick. Oh yeah, I got all, like, caught up with my... with hammers being pretty good. I wanted to try some of the other abilities. Kind of like the whole point of leveling. Let's try... We know hammers feel pretty good. Let's try Holy Nova. So we have a chance to stun, leads into healing based off missing life, it seems like. Or damage reduction for allies that are healed by it. And then increases the damage. Probably want to go for the increased damage, I'd say. You're tempted to play Paladin on trade because the angelic weapon for lightning seemed kind of cheap. Yeah, I wonder if it still is or not, because I see a lot of people playing Lightning Paladin. Like legit, I've been trying to look into, because my plan is, Fist of Heaven. I mean, maybe the Lightning Paladin is better, and maybe I respect to the, oh, Jesus. Maybe I respect that later, I'm not sure. But at least for now, I want to try Fist of the Heaven. I saw a video of it from last season, looked good. And apparently there weren't any nerfs, so all it really did was gain the Incarnation tree. So should be pretty good this time too. Granted, I didn't see any like DPS numbers. I have no idea what kind of damage it does. No, I tried to look up videos of it. I saw, like, no videos of the damage. I have a phone call, 1 second, guys. Oh, it was nerfed last season. That's why people play Lightning. Gotcha. I saw a video from last season and it still looked pretty good. But, I mean, it might just be one of those things where it's still good, but people just prefer to take the thing that's 5, 10, 20, 30% stronger. Because, you know, meta. Yeah, this Holy Nova's cool and all, but definitely not it over hammers. Oh, it has really good bossing? Hell, I mean, if that's true, the clear looks insane, at least from the video I saw. And if it has good bossing, too. Oh, I actually didn't even... I was more so looking at the skill. I didn't really look at the difficulty. Let me open this video. Let's see, is his showcase on Inferno? Yeah, like, this was one of the videos I watched for Clear. It's like... looks like some pretty good Clear to me from Season 8. So a boss, if my FPS can handle it. Like, honestly, Clear looks better than the people I see playing Lightning. And that was Season 8. I mean, granted, that guy is, like, he showed his gear, and he is in, like, mostly heroics. But he doesn't have any angelics, from what I can tell. Wait, no, he has an angelic belt, never mind. He has a liquor holster. It's arcane, and you compete with arcane. Yeah, true, arcane stuff is expensive. Mageblood. Your left foremost. Oh yeah, it really is. Yeah. Damn. Okay, that's crazy. But I saw another build like killing it, and I don't think they had any angelics. So I saw one other video. I'm pretty sure it can do what we just saw it doing without angelic. Okay, I need to change. Holy Nova's cool and all, but not cutting it. I need to change back. I did. Let's actually change. Let's change this back to what we had it. And then let's go to our other tree. What are we? 40, 23, 21. I've been kind of bouncing between trees for my whenever I want to test lightning, rather than respecking the whole thing. And I wanted to try Holy Shock Aura. I'm always a big fan, like, in D2 I always wanted to do, like, a Holy Shock Aura build, but like, everything I looked up said it wasn't meta, so I didn't play it. But I'm just curious if this will be any good. So if we remove everything, but maybe 1 point. What does it scale off of? Vengeance, Thunder Shield, and Ball Lightning. Vengeance? Okay, so we can just remove that. We'll keep 1 point in that. 1 point in those, just for the hell of it. And then dump points in Holy Shock Aura. See if we can just walk around and things die. Probably not, though. We probably need, like, a... Oh, is it? Wait. You just always have it on while playing regular Lightning Paladin. It's just a buff thing for other skill. Gotcha. I just like it as, like, a main thing of, like, you know, I'm a Righteous Fire player, so it's like... I want to try to just have, like, no skills on, or whatever. You know, can I just run and kill things? Oh, wait, is it not even on? You have to turn it on? It's just an aura. Wait, it says it shocks things around you. Do you actually have to hit to shock things? Oh, you have to... Oh, I understand. Okay. I haven't really messed with any auras yet. I didn't realize that. I was wondering what that red box was. Okay, yeah, so it's not... By itself, it's not super great, but... But still cool. I like skills like this. Back to hammers. Hammers definitely seem to be the way to go for now. Which does work out good, because I want to, if I'm gonna get any kind of, like, gear that's specific element, I'd rather get Arcane, since I'm gonna be Arcane once I start playing Fist of Heaven anyway. Which, speaking of, I need to sort through my gear as well. I think, right? Yeah, I'm getting quite a bit stacked up. Hammers are pretty fun too, though. Which is funny, because I absolutely hate hammers in D2, because they always, like, hit walls and get interrupted, but... since it's not getting hit by walls and stuff, or it's not getting, like, cut off by walls... I kind of want to... no, let's just try to kill him and then we'll sort gear. I was gonna say I kind of want to go sort gear so I can be stronger for the fight. I might have some, like, upgrades or whatever, but fuck it. You know, Benderden in the Discord made an arcane guide, weirdly enough, even though he's a lightning main. Gotcha. I didn't see any, I thought I didn't see any pinned ones other than Draxes when I looked, I think. I don't know, I looked at several classes last night when I was, trying to decide what I wanted to do. Unlucky timing for me, best zone there is, has Satanic Zone with relics. More will come, it's all good. Alright. Wait, why do I have the I have the lightning aura under me still? Even though I chain, I'm not I don't think I should have that. You don't know how you got level 10 on 3 relics and your 4th is level 4? Damn. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I looked at Discord... Is there a way to find that guy's guide? 'Cause I don't think it was pinned. And whenever I search anything, it always just comes up Braxy or old shit. Let me check pins again. I looked on my phone. Oh, is this him? Oh, I see his channel. I can check his videos. Oh, his videos are kind of old. 11 Days Ago is his most recent. Yeah, if anything, I guess it might be a... like a beta or a Season 8 version, maybe. Which, I mean, would probably still work. This is the first zone, right? We probably don't need the waypoint, but since it's right here, we might as well grab it just in case we die. We're level... Oh, I just realized we are 1 level... Shit. I get a beer back real fast. I hope it won't be long. But, give me a few, guys, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I am here. Like an hour or so out from dinner. This is kind of like my shorter time. I don't do super long streams around this time, but I wanted to fit a few hours in at least. But if I get another interruption, I may just end, since I'll be ending within an hour anyway, rather than going AFK. But at least for now, we're back. That's level 24. We could try Fist of the Heaven now if we wanted to. If we can find a spot where we're not going to get jumped by monsters trying to respec. Okay. Let's take a peek. So normally, Fist of the Heaven calls down a fist of divine energy exploding into multiple holy bolts dealing arcane damage. Let's actually just try it raw before we put our points into it. Just to get the feel of like how the skill works. And then we'll see, do we want like damage or clear or whatnot, depending on how we... Okay, so there's a little bit of like a call down and a delay. It shoots down some bolts. They don't always go... How are they dictating where they go? Because they're kind of just going randomly. Yeah, I can't tell how to, like... Is there a way to direct these? Wherever the cursor is. Does it always go away from the character? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, that's kind of awkward. Obviously, I know, like, it clearly looks like it gets crazy and fine later on, but at least just for right now, I mean... If you put it north of character, yeah, I think you're right. You get more projectiles. I mean, oh yeah, I mean, clearly projectiles are gonna be the winner there, I think. Decreases mana cost. Would feel weird while moving. Yeah, I mean, there might be a level. One of the 40 nodes might change it big time. Fist of Heaven grows in size according to the amount of projectiles, shocking the ground, dealing damage in an increased area of effect radius. Unleash the... So it sounds like it just turns it into like a Nova kind of thing rather than a projectile. And uses projectiles to scale the size. Maybe. Unleash the fist towards target location, pulsating holy bolts as it travels and then returns back to you. Smash with the fist, dealing increased damage based on... It might be this one. Because I think I've seen something going out and coming back in when I see people playing the build. I thought maybe they had like the Nimis thing or something like that, but... Smash with the fist, dealing increased damage based on projectile amount, inflicting arcane break and knockback. And then the bolts like orbit you. Yeah, if it's anything, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Forceful Salvation that we use. Chance on cast to summon an additional fist. Fist of the Heaven no longer fires holy bolts, but instead releases a Nova. Inflicts slow. Increased cast rate when using. Chance to stun. Holy bolts now return back to the point of impact. Okay, never mind. That's probably what it is. We just get like a little bit of a built-in Nimis. It's kind of cool. I mean, it still could be that other thing. That's a lot of projectiles. Oh yeah, so it was the node that I was thinking. For level 40. I mean, it's not bad. With the extra projectiles, it's a lot easier to hit. I don't know what single target is like. I mean, that commander guy died decently fast. It does feel a little weird right now, but maybe when I get the 40 node, it'll feel more natural. It's supposed to be really good. This is already pretty cool, I will say. The extra projectiles definitely made it feel a little less clunky, and then I am really excited for the level 40 node. We'll see how it does on a boss when we get there, with the way it is right now. If it lands directly on them, does it shotgun them? They are, like, insta-dying when it lands on them. The impact might be shotgunning. That would be pretty crazy. Yeah, it is. Damn. Just gotta actually hit him with it since it's delayed. I wonder, I guess it doesn't matter once I get the 40 node, it changes the way, I don't think it falls from the sky anymore, I think the fist shoots out from me, so it doesn't really matter as much anymore. But if I wasn't using that node, I wonder if, like, faster cast rate or something makes it fall faster, or something like that, or skill haste or something like that. Or if it always has that time to fall from the sky to the floor. Like I said, it doesn't really sound like it matters that much, because we shoot the fist out forward instead of from the sky at level 40. I'm pretty excited for that, though. Yeah, this build seems pretty cool so far. Ow. Don't stand directly on top of cursed dolls and probably shotgunned myself with a few balls. I like this skill on D2 as well. I wish it didn't have the restriction on mob type. I would probably play this character a lot on D2. Oh, we have an extra point. Holy Aura actually does boost this skill. So Holy Aura is gonna be good to have on, and we are like good to put points into, 1 for synergies and 2 for just what it does. That's awesome. What was the other thing that it did? Oh, attack damage. Okay. I don't think the attack damage does anything for us. But the magic skill damage is good. But if I ever group with Bombo, I can make him stronger too. Ooh. I can beat his Aura bot. Alright, let's see. We're just about at boss. We can see how some single target does. The return sounds really nice, too. I need to... Damn. Yeah, definitely aiming it right now is a little sus. I'm definitely, like, if it wasn't for that level 40 node, I don't know if I would like this skill just because of the way that, like, the aiming works on it. But luckily, I think the 40 node will change. Oh my god, look at that single target, guys. Holy... that might have been the fastest I have killed a boss while leveling a character. Now, granted, I do have the ring for +2 skills and the journal for +1 skills, but man, that was some kill speed. The rest of our gear is actually really trash too, though. I think the fastest you've seen a boss in campaign die was your friend on Shaman. Oh, nice. What skill was he using on Shaman? I played Shaman to 94 doing totems. Because I love totem playstyle and, like, PoE. But, I didn't stop playing because I didn't like it or anything. I don't know, I just decided to change. I want to try other characters and stuff. Meteor Storm? Oh, nice. I will say, at some point, like, if I start getting, like, bored and I want to, like, challenge myself and I'm not, like, because right now I'm still trying to find my, like, Giga Farmer that I Giga Deck out, right? Like, but once I'm past that point, I do want to, like, see if I can get a Summon Necro going, because, like, so many people talk about Summon Necro, like, in the Necromancer chat, people are constantly asking about Summon Necro. I just thought it'd be cool if I, like, tried to get something up and running, even if it's, like, okay, or whatever, maybe not, like, the best thing in the world, but, and try to, like, pop out a video for people, or something. You wouldn't say it's possible? With how much, like, power scaling with gear, I feel like it's gotta be doable, right? No? Guy with best BI, or, full BIS, angelic stuff and everything, and he only had 7 mil single target. Or 700 mil. Damn. Or summons. Yeah, I really like minion builds, but unfortunately most of the time it's funny, I really like the idea of minion builds, but most of the time in action RPGs, the minion builds are just not, like, I don't like Summon Necro in D2 either. It's like, I feel like it's mostly just Corpse Explode. The mage summons used to clear so good. Yeah, you talked about that when I first started playing Necro. You talked about, like, just teleporting and insta-killing the screen. The Prophet minion. Someone posted a clip of getting 10 bill single target. Oh, damn. Ow. Hey, guess what I died to, guys? You wouldn't believe it. I don't have any waypoints either, fuck. I died to bees. Every time. Every time. Every time. Oh, I don't think I put my 25 point in. And now we're 28. We're actually kind of blasting a bit. It's funny how slow it was in the early level, and now we're really picking up. Hell, if we can... It might be a little, like, tough, but if we can blast our way to Nightmare, we might be able to kill on Nightmare and get some juicy XP. Obviously, we gotta clear the rest of the game first, but... I might try to... Now that my, like, damage is so good, I think I'm gonna try to speed up a little bit here. I was kinda, for a bit there, I wasn't feeling super strong, so I was killing everything I saw. But I might just drop some skills here and there. Wipe out some mobs and then move on. I need to make my second cup of coffee too. Actually, Jesus, I just realized what time it is. Holy... I really need to make a second cup of coffee. I'm going for dinner soon. Let me go make that real fast. Okay. Let's grab this waypoint, because I know I'm gonna die to bees again. And now we're 3 zones in. And if I were to die to bees now, I think I'd have to cry. I think I'm just gonna wait till 30 to go put those points in. Might as well. I guess in this game, Orbital... I was gonna say, I wonder if this skill has the Orbital tag. But in this game, Orbital is like... around, like, skills that typically, like, circle you, kinda. Whereas sometimes when I hear Orbital, I think to myself, like, an orbital laser, like, coming from the sky, from orbit, right? Which is why it made me think that this one... Like, for a second I was like, oh wait, this probably has it, and I was like, oh wait, no, that's not how it works in this game. I mean, it might. I haven't looked. What do we got? For tags? Yeah, no, it's just, it's projectile. It is projectile, though. There's a whole bunch of nodes on the tree for projectile, and I think some of them, I think I looked at some of them. I think some of them were for, like, chaining and forking and stuff like that, so we might be able to get some, like... I didn't see any chaining or forking naturally on this tree. I don't know if gear could do it before in the past, but... Oh, that's 30. Nice. Yeah, it's so awkward to aim, but we're 10 levels away, so... I really want the return. Let's drop the damage a little bit and try getting the return and see how that is. I guess the return is only doing 5%. I was thinking it's like increasing it, like it does full damage in 5%. I think the return is only doing 5% of what it normally does, right? Oh, they go both ways though, see that? So it goes out this way and then it comes back and shoots out the opposite. So it's technically like full screen now. Oh, that's... I didn't realize it did that. This skill's sick. Guys, I have a problem. I'm addicted to this. Like, this is already getting good, and I'm not even 40 yet. And I'm not even, like... I can't imagine. I just hope my FPS can handle it once it really starts popping off. And I just hope it gets the damage to do content. But I think it'll be fine. Little worried because no one's playing it. Usually if no one's, but I mean, who knows? I've seen games where people don't play a build and the build is frickin' cracked. Like at the start of Diablo 4, everyone was obsessed with Pulverized Druid, but my buddy Mega was playing a like trample. I think it's called trample slide is what people call it, where like trample does like the waves of like rock that shoot out. I don't know if that's the right name for the build, but season 1, like not even season. There wasn't even seasons yet, I don't think. And he was playing that shit. And people were saying that that build was trash and that Pulverize was the best thing ever. And, oh, you definitely played Hammer of the Ancients. Barbarian. But yeah, he played that ability, and that was freaking nuts. Like, I was zooming as a Whirlwind Barb for my first character. Surprise, surprise. And he was faster and more damage than me. And, like, legit, no matter what, like, Pulverized Druid I watched, no, like, people weren't better than him. And his build was marked as, like, a D-tier build. So it's like, it's not the first time I've seen people, like, all flock to one build because they think it's the best, but there's just, like, the sleeper people that just make these, like, crazy builds that, like, just because the content creators aren't playing it doesn't mean it's not good, right? Essentially, is my point. But, you know, I'm also not one to be set in my ways. I'm perfectly fine with saying, oh, I was wrong, Lightning is a million times better than, like, what this would be, right? Nothing wrong with admitting you're wrong. What we got here? This has arcane and lightning, so you just gotta find what's relevant for you. Gotcha. This is for leveling, though. Is this, Oh, I guess he does go over some gear. That's like... I guess I didn't know what he means by leveling. But clearly, leveling doesn't, He's showcasing... His leveling section is showcasing level 100 items. So part of his leveling must somewhat mean, like, in-cart, like, hero leveling, I guess, maybe? Sadly, he has no, like, late guide, but then covers the heroic still in Incarn Tree later on. Yeah. I was just looking at that. I think, Incarn Tree... Yeah, it's kind of like an early one, but it does give, like, a... Oh yeah, he has a couple of them. I'll have to, yeah, when I have time, I'll have to watch the video.
Oh?
Oh, hello.
Oh. Hello there. Hey, how are you?
Hey. But yeah, if I get a good base going, I don't mind, like, trying to research a little more myself, too. See if I can, like, theory craft a little bit on my own, too. I'm starting to understand the game a bit more, where I think I could theory craft, especially if I'm only... If I get to the point where I'm only really looking through, like, heroics.
Omega.
I don't know, he was here earlier, and then we both muted, and then he never said anything.
Good.
But yeah, starting a build from complete scratch is a little overwhelming, because it's like, I'm like, okay, I go here and I do this, and it's like, holy shit, right? But if I was just to look through, if I was just to look through, like, the heroics, there's still a good chunk of them, but it's not as bad. But I guess there might be non-heroics that are pretty good. What is element? Get plus skills. Increase flat minus res. Yeah. It pretty much seems like most a skill like that. The only exception being if there's, like, weird stuff like sentries having, like, plus amount with the gunner drone. Things like that. Changes it up from just being, like, the pure natural caster. Like, if there was, like, a projectile thing that adds, like, you know, if there's an item that maybe isn't arcane, but it's projectile focused, that's where, like, that's where maybe it would be a little different. Yo, our single target is hot.
Ha! Didn't even break a sweat.
Each additional different damage multiplies, yeah. It's like Torchlight in a way. A lot of different scaling is better. Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I mainly, when I first started, I jumped to guides pretty quickly just because I had no idea what I was doing. And there were so many items. But I think I might be able to throw something together myself, worst case. But yeah, what would it be, 32? Pretty good on mana, too, with this skill so far. Nothing like hammers. We haven't had any mana problems. So when skills get a tag added, like this league, they could be sick. Yeah. Because, like, adding, like, orbital to some of the stuff can be, like, just another avenue of scaling, like you said. And having a lot of different scaling is good. You know what's really interesting? It's probably not, but because of the orbital stuff, I wonder if Fist of Heaven gets the orbital tag. If you take this.
Run around and get a steak. That's all I care about.
I don't know if this would give it the orbital tag, because it's technically stuff orbiting you. So maybe this season you could, like, do something a little different, like I could experiment with that node, maybe. Projectile skills? Yeah, that's what I was saying before. There's so much good on the tree for projectiles. Like, there's, from what I saw on the tree, there's no natural, like, forking or chaining to this skill. But I'm pretty sure the tree has that. So can you imagine that video I showed you? Unless he had an item that did forking and chaining, I'm pretty sure that video wasn't naturally forking and chaining. Imagine what this character can do with that happening as well. It's right next to your deadly blow stuff, yeah. I was fairly certain I saw it. I'm actually really excited for I'm stuck for the potential of this character. The only bad thing is I heard the travel skill isn't very good, but who knows? I'm gonna try it for myself. But I heard the ball lightning feels like shit to use. You're stuck halfway through my sentence? Oh, is my stream messed up for you? Is my stream messed up for anyone else? Oh, okay. Oh. I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I do that a lot. I am very skilled at interrupting and distracting myself. I I feel like I haven't gotten a waypoint in a while. It's a bit of a run, but I think I'm gonna haul ass over here and grab this waypoint. Might as well check this corner. Maybe, oh no, actually, I already see the way out. I might be able to stop putting energy in. I'm like good on mana right now. I should probably stop. Good thing is, well, bad thing is arcane gear is expensive. Good thing is I've already played arcane characters, so I have gear set up. There might be a few items that I should pick up or whatever, but I won't have to do as much shopping right out the gate on this character. And as I hit the level for the gear, I should get some pretty big power spikes, because I think a lot of my gear isn't level 100, so as I hit the level for it, I'd be able to use it. I need to sort through gear, and we have a waypoint here. Let's go do it. I don't even remember the last time I looked at gear. I've just been blasting. Probably not gonna be too much longer before I gotta go, though. We'll see. But groceries are gonna be here, and then I'm gonna be cooking dinner and stuff like that, so... 10 int on gloves. Versus 2 attributes? Fuck yeah, dude. That's a big upgrade. And they scale with level. I like that scaling with level stuff for early on. Int and energy with some mana replenish. Scaling off level. Again. Love that shit. That might 8 to skill arcane skill damage might be worth it. I might have just replaced my beautiful charm I just put on. Not charm, weapon. 7820. Is that flat damage better than some int? 7720. Oh, it's not. Okay. Fuck that item then. That flask wasn't better. Honestly, I don't even think the level 52. I guess that's A tier int scaling on level. Yeah, maybe I'll keep holding on to that. I actually haven't even looked at gear in my stash yet. All my like arcane stuff, 65, 60, 63. 57 on like the Thor's set, so not 100, but definitely. By the way, I bought this last night. We were looking at them and they were very expensive, and then they dropped in price last night, so I bought it. And then I was like, oh, well, I might be changing characters, so I'm not gonna socket it yet. So I have it, but because we were looking at it, and wasn't it like 400 or 500k or something like that, and then we would have had to socket it, which would have put it close to the 700k, which was the other. I got this one for 270k. So, I decided to yoink it. Alright, let's just keep leveling. Six more levels. And we get to try the level 40 node. I am gonna try the others too, though, for fun. Just to see what they're like. I like experimenting. Even if they're shit. Can't hurt. That's what I love about free respecs. Just try shit. Is there I can't, I feel like it'd be too OP, but is there projectile amount on the incarnation tree? Is that a... Shit, I wasn't paying attention. Is that a new yes to the question I just asked, or is that a, just fixing your typo? I guess I could check, too. There is. Damn. I want to look at that. Hold on. Is that what it would be called? Is it projectile amount? Okay, it might not be amount. So we've got projectile damage. Projectile damage. First stack of rage. How do you gain rage? There's the one extra forking projectile. Oh, one additional projectile fired when performing a ranged attack. Oh, that's a ranged attack. That might not work on a spell. Once you take nodes. Oh, there's, holy shit, there's projectile stuff all over the place, though. Projectile size. Oh, wait, no. +1 spell projectile. There we go, up top. But minus the size. Wait, 25% extra spell projectiles. So if I'm firing, like, 8, I might gain another, like, 1 or 2? That's summon stuff. I don't know what time surge is. Sentry stuff. And summon stuff. There's another little wheel over here. That's a ranged attack as well. He gave it in country. Yeah, I was just looking at things myself, too. Rather than just only following guides. I mean, I'll probably use it as a reference, for sure. But I was just taking a peek. A peek at the possibilities. A lot of that stuff is ranged attack, though. And I don't know if this game's as specific as... I mean, it does have spell up top and attack down bottom, so... I am thinking that there is, like, attack... Those attack ones might only work for actual attacks, not spells. Oh, okay, my groceries are here. And then, like I said, I'll be cooking dinner shortly after groceries and everything, so I won't be around a bit for a while, so I think I'll probably be ending here in a minute. Let's rush this boss real fast, just so we can get the boss kill on stream, and when we get to the next act, we're gonna end, and then we'll be back on tonight, for the late night, like I was last night. For sure. Where am I going? But I will be doing, after I eat dinner, I will be able to pluck away at a bit more. I might be able to get this character to, like, Nightmare and get a little bit of level ups and stuff like that, so next time you see me, I will be a little bit higher level, but play a little bit off stream. Okay. 7th level of hell. Come on, Satan. You wanna fight? I guess, yeah, I'm like a lot. I kind of forgot I only have one more act after this anyway until Nightmare, so yeah, I'll definitely be getting there. Hell, if my build really speeds up, I might even be able to blast through hell before I stream again late tonight. I'll have a few hours to play. God, the single target, man. With that shotgunning single target, I might be able to do a single target skill tree where I don't take this node, because this one releases holy bolts as it travels, so it's not going to be as much shotgunning. So there might be a different node that we take for like a single target setup, and then we just hot swap to a single target setup for bosses that don't move, and just fucking orbital bombard them, shotgun the fuck out of them and shit. Like you were saying, T-Mac, the single target might be pretty nasty on this build, if going through the campaign is any indication for later on. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I gotta help carrying groceries and cook dinner and everything. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. We'll be back in roughly, what is that? Like 6-7 hours, probably, for another stream. And that will be a longer stream than this one was. This is just kind of my short daytime stream if I can fit it in. But yeah, thank you guys, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.